Okay, everyone. Hi, it's me again. Um, like I said in my first video, if you watched it, my next video was going to be a lot better. Um, Here's the thing. Okay, this is inspired by a conversation I had with a family member a few days ago. Um, those of you who don't know me, I am a preacher's kid. You may have heard us known called PKs. Well, however you want to call it, that's what I am. Um, and I'm proud of it. It took me some time to get used to it. I know it's another story, but see, yeah. So okay, I was talking with a family member, and he mentioned that he met these two young ladies, and he was interested in. Cool. So everything was good. He was talking to one girl, young lady, trying to feel them both out. I don't understand that, but okay. He was doing. So he was doing his thing, kicking it, talking, and then he found out, oh, one of them is a preacher's daughter. She's a PK. Now, I was like, oh, okay, good. You need that in your life. Maybe she can, help you settle your behind down and keep you calm. Well, he figured that he was not adequate enough. And because of who her mother was, he couldn't really approach her. He didn't know how to carry on conversations anymore. He didn't know, if he should continue on. So he pretty much just left that alone and went with the other young lady. And now, let's just say he regrets that. But that's not here nor there. This is where I want to talk to you about. Just because we are preacher's daughters, or even if you are a preacher's son, we're not, we're not some angelic being, sent down to earth. Now you have to be all cautious and careful around us like we're little fragile dolls. No, stop it. Just stop it. We are human just like you and anyone else. We bleed red if you cut us. We cry if we're hurt and sad. We go through all the emotions and we have to face life just like you do. I don't understand why it's all of a sudden a defense mechanism when you say preacher's kids. Now listen, I myself have personally learned through the course of time, starting from when I was in elementary school. Now I'm in college. I don't mention that I'm a preacher's kid until a little bit later. Sometimes I will, just because I really don't see nothing wrong with it. I like to see where the guy's head is at, and if he has an issue with me being a preacher's kid and wants to be all defensive and sketchy, I know to ditch you real quick. Um, it's nothing wrong with being a preacher's kids. We live life just like everyone else. People like to put us on a pedestal, um, and expect us to carry out these high expectations. We are human. We are not our parents. Our parents have lived their lives, have done things that they may not be so fond of. Okay, but they grew up and they learned and settled down over time. We as preachers kids, just like any other child growing up, has to take their own path, have to lead their own life. We are not our parents. We're not. So stop looking at us like we're just going to, condemn you to hell if you say the wrong thing during a conversation. Come on. Get to know us first before you pass judgments on us. Don't put us on a pedestal. And it's just not just for preachers' kids, but for anyone that you want to, come across and you want to date or, you're interested in. Don't put them on a pedestal. If you don't expect much, you won't get hurt in the end. Okay? Now, that just blew my mind because it got me thinking. I was like, now how many guys have been interested in me and haven't said anything because they heard around the way or what have you that I'm a preacher's kid? Come on, really? Grow up. We're human. We are human. Okay? I have eyes, ears, nose, mouth. I have all that I need to do. Okay? I have all of this going on. Okay? I'm human. Just like you are. Just like the next person is. Now, granted, my standards are a bit different than most because my way of thinking is completely different from many people. And that's fine. That's fine. Everyone is created differently. Everyone has their own unique style and what have you, and that's fine. That's what makes us us and unique. But I just want to stress, don't stop putting us on a pedestal. You can come talk to us. We're not going to bite you. We're not going to hurt your feelings. You know, if you don't agree with everything, that's fine. That's cool. But stop putting a guard up just because you find out that we're a preacher's kid. That's ridiculous. Like, I don't understand that at all. And maybe you all can help me understand, another thing that gets me, the stereotypes that you all put with a preacher's kid. And one thing that I've been asked consistently since middle school, and I'm 24 now in college, and I still get asked this question: are you preacher's kids the biggest freak? Like, what kind of question is that? Seriously? That's the kind of question you ask? Seriously? Boy, bye. Okay? That's crazy. This is my response. I don't know how anyone else does it, but my response to that stupid question is this: I have not met the world's biggest freak. But if by some weird coincidence of a chance I do, I will let you know if I am the biggest freak or what have you. Come on. Get real. Seriously? Now, mind you, I can kind of understand why you would want to think that, because being a preacher's kid, we do live and grow up a sheltered life. I will admit to that. Yes, we do. And at times, growing up, I hated it. Oh my Jesus. I could not stand the things that my parents made me do. Halloween, absolutely off. Was not going to happen. No way. Not happening. Don't think about it. And it was such a startling thing to watch my friends go, get dressed up for Halloween and go trick or treating, and it's like, it's just candy. Like, really? But as I got older, I understood. But as a child, you can't go trick or treating. Are you kidding me? Sleepovers? Yeah, not. I didn't have a sleepover. Let's see. I can remember one sleepover from elementary to high school. No, middle school. In high school, I stayed at a friend's house for about a couple months because I had to finish school before we moved. But that's the extent of it. That was it. Our lives are definitely different from, I guess, the norm. But not all of us go berserk and crazy when we get 18 and of age to do whatever it is that we feel we're big and bad enough to do. We're human. We're going to try things just because we want to try them. Some do have a tendency to rebel and take it to the extreme, but not all of us do that. I, for one, am not one. I don't have any children. I don't smoke, and I don't drink. I may have a glass of wine every blue moon, but that's the extent of it. I personally, I can't speak for everyone else, but I know some other preachers' kids, who are totally different from me. We were raised the same way, but like I said, everyone is their own individual. They're gonna do what they want to do, regardless. So my thing is, just stop putting us in a category. Stop judging us before you get to know us. Don't be afraid of us. We are human. Just approach us as you would want to be approached. And that alone is another story in and of itself, because the way people approach you nowadays is just ridiculous. Oh God, I don't. I'll say that topic for another day. But yeah, I guess I want to see what you all think out there. Like, what is it that, I don't know, does it scare you to approach a preacher's kid? Or does it bother you? Does it intimidate you? Or are you afraid that we're going to transform into some nun in front of your eyes or something? Or monk, if you're a guy? Like, what is it that you think? Like, I really want to know, so I can let you know my point of view, my perspective. I'm curious. I've been curious about that for some time. Um, so yeah, um, that's been on my mind. I guess I just want to put that out there and see what you all have to say about it. And I'm gonna get it off of this here, and I got some things to handle. But yeah, that's what I want to get across. My hair's kind of cute today. Too much transitioning. Going natural is so hard, you guys. It's so hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is worth it. And I will have a hair update for transitioning later on. I might do that later on today. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. We don't know. Let's see. But yeah. Let me know what y'all think. Like, for real. What is it that comes to mind when you hear preacher's kid? Good, bad, indifferent. I don't judge you. I don't get offended easily. Takes a lot to even get me to even think offensive. So yeah, get at you. Get at me. Alright? Alright, I'm gonna get up off of here because I got some things to do. But thanks for listening. Bye, guys.